Hello and welcome to Makeshift Minis.
While looking through an old D&D monster manual, I ran across something I thought would be interesting to make. So today I'm going to be making a Remoraz. I'm going to do things a little out of order this time by starting with the base. After spreading PVA glue over the top of a large lid, I start putting down pieces of cork. Ripped up cork is useful for making rocks in terrain. I use super glue and more cork to fill in any gaps and add a little variation to the base. The Remoraz has a long insectoid body like a centipede. With that in mind, I use a twist tie like the one you'd find on a bag and cover it in hot glue. This will serve as the base of the body. To make the many legs and the frill of the Remoraz, I cut up pieces of wire into roughly equal lengths. Using my pliers, I tie 5 wires around the middle third of the body. These wires will be the armature for the legs. I glue wires to the end of the body. I didn't tie them down like I did with the legs because I didn't want ridges on the throat when I make the frill. With the majority of the body done, I can start posing. This is the primary reason why I made the base before I made the mini. Now that I know how I want to pose the Remoraz, I use hot glue to lock the legs into position and bulk them out. I try and make the legs segmented, but that doesn't work as well as I'd hoped. I make the Remoraz's segmented carapace using small pieces of plastic that I folded. While I have the glue gun out for the armor, I touch up some areas. I use a piece of strip pipe cleaner that I bent into a V-shape to make the antenna. Once I attach it to the Remoraz's neck, I use more hot glue to sculpt the eyes. I use more scrap plastic to make the mandibles, which I then attach to the side of the head. I make the frills by attaching tissue paper to the wire ribs that I made using watered down PVA glue. Later when the glue dries, I end up trimming the frill so it doesn't go beyond the wires. In the monster manual, the Remoraz is supposed to have superheated ridges going down its back. Using my hot glue gun, I do my best to make ridges down the armored carapace. Admittedly, using translucent material doesn't make my life easier. After mounting the Mini on a wire like entomologists, I prime it gray. After priming the Mini and the base, I begin painting the Remoraz sky blue. With few coats on, I begin dry brushing progressively lighter shades of blue by mixing in white. It's always satisfying to see the details become so distinct after a few strokes of the brush. I give the ridges down the back of the Mini a base coat of red. I have to be careful, as red shows up very well on light colors, and even then, my hand slipped up a few times. Since the ridges going down the Remoraz's back are supposed to be heated, I try my hand at heated effects with mixed results. Using one of my finer brushes, I carefully paint the eyes green. I'm proud of the fact that I managed not to get paint on the space between the eyes. With the Mini done, it's time to move on to the base. I use a relatively thin coat of brown since I want some of the gray to show through. Once the base coat dries, I add depth and bring out the texture with a light dry brush. With a dab of superglue on each of the feet, I secure the Mini to the base. It takes a bit, but I find a position that I want to permanently put it in. With the Remoraz in place, I add a final detail. I heavily dry brush white on the base while trying to avoid the Mini. This is because the Remoraz is supposed to be heated, and I'm trying to make it look like some of the snow has melted away. With everything finally done, I paint the rim of the base black. And now onto the glamour shots. I made sure to take a picture showing the ridges going down the back. This Mini was a lot of fun. It's big, it's weird, and I gotta try new things. I really enjoyed seeing how much of the lore from D&D I could incorporate into the build itself.
Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Take care, be well, and until next time.